Swami Sanjay Anand of Badrinath says, this is a true Leela that occurred in May 1972. Sushil Chandra Verma invited me and my wife to attend a function in Lucknow, and we accepted the invitation gladly. The program was to sing devotional songs throughout the night on the first day, followed by Annadan on the next day. That day, being a Sunday, a large crowd participated in it. Each devotee was requested to bring a picture of Baba and 100 grams of basmati rice with them. The rice was to be offered to the picture while chanting Baba's name 1,000 times. After the chanting, the rice would be collected to cook meetha chawal or sweet rice for Annadan. The program went well, and at the end, the rice collected was about 16 kgs. The rice thus collected was tied in a saffron-colored cloth and placed in front of a decorated altar on which Baba's Dwarkamai photograph was placed. At noon the next day, the rice along with another 16 kgs of rice was placed in a huge vessel to cook. My wife and I were stirring the rice around while it was cooking. Soon the rice started boiling and the bubbles took the shape of Om. Every bubble became an Om and had the color of Udi. Finally, a huge Om was formed on the surface of the cooked rice, and the entire sweet rice attained the color of Udi. As the vessels were filled to the brim and were overflowing, half of it was emptied into another huge vessel. But from the Om vessel, the rice again came to its original level and started overflowing. This phenomena of the ever-increasing rice continued non-stop. Numerous huge vessels were obtained and new vessels were bought by the devotees. Then I asked the devotees to pray to Baba to stop the miracle of the ever-increasing rice. And after our collective prayers, it stopped. Finally, numerous cars and vans were brought and the rice was taken to the Mankameshwar temple where a fair was being held. Every devotee visiting the fair, every beggar, every mongrel, every dog had a satisfying meal. After leaving Varma's house, I locked all the doors, but left one small window open so that perhaps passerbys could see the beautifully decorated picture of Baba. When we returned, we saw an aged, bearded man resembling Baba, seated on the chair that was kept for Baba. How did he manage to enter the locked house? All of us sat on the floor after prostrating before him. Then he came and sat next to me, and I started singing devotional songs to the accompaniment of the harmonium while he beat the drums. Then he said, "Now I will sing and you will accompany me on the tabla." He started to sing, but I couldn't accompany him as the rhythm was the Zaptal meter. Though I played the tabla very well, this was the one meter that I didn't know. I didn't learn it as I would have had to find and make a guru just to learn 1 meter. Then Baba patiently said, "Son, the rhythm is Zaptal and its meter is a count of 10 beats." And then he showed me how to play it along with the vocal beats and the ragas. Then I played it while he sang. How incredibly kind of him. My Sadguru taught me the tal. But the message that we devotees can learn from this Leela is that Baba will teach us to master the tal of 10 beats. The underlying meaning is that the number 10 represents our 10 indriyas or senses, and we can control them, and then we can sing in bliss. This Leela was taken from the Sri Sai Sagar magazine 2003 Deepavali issue.